What's up, everybody? The world of AI is so fortunate to have Andrej Karpathy in it, doing what he does. I love what he said during his recent keynote at the UC Berkeley AI hackathon. He had me at 1980's all over again, 10,000 hour rule, and being all in on building public, aka keep hacking. Here we go. Number one, we're entering a new computing era, aka 1980's all over again. I think the nature of computation is changing, and we have a new computing paradigm that we're entering into. And this is very rare. I kind of almost feel like it's 1980's of computing all over again. And instead of having a central processing unit that works on instructions over bytes, we have these large language models, which are kind of like the central processing unit. Another quote. And so I see this as a new computer that we're all learning how to program. What it's good at, what it's not good at, how to incorporate it into products, and really how to squeeze the most out of it. Number two, embrace the 10,000 hour rule. The next thing I wanted to briefly talk about is this concept of 10,000 hours that was popularized by Malcolm Gladwell. I'm quite a big believer in it, and I think that to a very large extent, success comes from just repeated practice. You should be very willing to put in those 10,000 hours and just count. Don't be too nervous about am I succeeding or failing, etc. Just do simple counting of how many hours you're doing, and everything adds up. Even the projects that I failed at and didn't snowball into anything, those add to my counter. The number of hours I've spent developing my expertise and getting into an empowered state of being able to take on these projects with confidence and getting them to work. This only comes from expertise. This only comes from having done it 20 times. That you can do this so confidently. And here we go, number three. Andrej is all in on building public, aka keep hacking. I 100% encourage people to work on projects. The other thing is putting them up is actually also like a really good Jedi mind trick. In my experience, the reason for this is that if you're going to put something up, you're thinking about all the people who are going to be looking at it, your friends, your teammates, family, future employers, etc. And so that really increases the bar for your own work, and it makes you work harder because they're going to be looking at it and you feel shame if it was crappy. And so you work much harder and you're going to go that extra mile to make it really good. That way you can build up to 10,000 hours of experience, and that's what helps you a lot snowball your project from a small snowball all the way into a really big one and actually make a change in the world. So in summary, I think that's how it works on a high level. And the message is just keep hacking. That's it. Gives me the chills just saying all those different things, because I will say every single time I record one of these videos, there's a little part of me, if I'm being intellectually honest, probably a bigger part of me, that is somewhat terrified. But that is the Jedi mind trick, to Andrej's point. Keep building in public, keep doing your thing, have an awesome weekend, and shout out to Andrej. You are a gift, not just to the AI world, but the world in general. Adios.